Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back after a very long time. Today is gonna be a compare and contrast between the two most popular brands, in my opinion, like Instagram brands, I'm gonna say. So because obviously there's Gymshark and there's Nike, but as far as Instagram goes, they're probably the most popular right now. It's going to be DFYNE versus Paragon. So they both have their own version of the scope seam. It's like the biggest thing on Instagram right now, right? Girls are literally doing anything to plump up the butt and make it look a little bit more appetizing. I don't know if that's the right word. The reason I wanted to buy a new workout gear in general, one, is because I haven't purchased any outfits since 2020. I purchased, I want to say 7 sets from Savage Fenty, who, by the way, is still the GOAT because the stuff is holding up after 5 years and you can't really argue with that. The reason I wanted to get scope seam leggings is not really for the butt lifting effect. I mean, it doesn't hurt, you know. A lot of my leggings don't fit to my liking. And before I just had to deal with it. Now that we have the scope seam, understanding that the point of the scope seam is to kind of accentuate the butt, but you can't do that without cinching the waist. So typically my leggings have a lot of room in the waist. Even though I'm a little chunkier these days, I just finished a bulk. I'm about to start my cut. So I am gonna look a little chunky in these videos, but it's okay. So a lot of my leggings have a lot of bagginess in the waist, and in turn that creates, what do you call it? A gathering of fabric right at the waist. And because I have a shorter proportion, I've got this gathered fabric at the waist. It just doesn't look, it's hard to explain, but if you're a petite girl, you probably understand exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, that was the purpose of me getting the scope seam leggings, because I figured, yes, it's butt lifting, but it's also meant to shape the body, which means they're going to take more care when it comes to the seams by the waist, and it's more of an intentional construction when it came to the leggings. So I was like, yes, sign me up. So Paragon versus DFYNE, I could not decide who was going to be the better brand. I looked online and no one was comparing them. I couldn't find anyone who was comparing the two. And I just said, I'm irresponsible. Let me just buy both. So I did. I made one DFYNE order and one Paragon order. Then after I received the Paragon order, I made another DFYNE order. So, spoiler alert, I was not a fan of Paragon. But I'm gonna try on 2 Paragon items just to follow through with the original idea behind the video. So, Paragon, and this is no hate to Paragon, right? I think their marketing team is top notch, on point. I checked out, right? So they're doing something right. However, their leggings do have a scope seam. It does exist, right? It's not the visible scrunch the way the BBL leggings are. I will give them that. They definitely told the truth. However, I don't know why my face is itching. I think I'm nervous. I think every time I do this and I'm in front of the camera, my face starts itching and I go like this because I'm nervous. Let's get it together. I was at however, right? However, there still is bagginess at the waist. And I believe I purchased extra, hold on. I just had to make sure. I did purchase extra small, so it really couldn't get any. Now the ghetto radiator clunking, and I'm not stopping. It doesn't get any smaller than extra small, so it definitely wasn't a sizing issue. The leggings are buttery soft. This is starting to sound like this is like a positive review. I mean, it is for all of the things that they said it was going to do. There's no scrunch seam. The scope seam exists. It's definitely buttery soft. It's definitely very comfortable. If I was rich, I would purchase them to lounge in the house in, because they really feel like there's nothing on you. So when it comes to the cons, or the reason why I didn't choose them over DFYNE, is because they remind me of a lounge legging. It doesn't feel like something I should work out in. It really feels like you don't have anything on, which I know some people might like in the gym, but I don't. I felt exposed. And you ever see those girls who are like, and try to bounce their butt in the leggings, they're pulling up it definitely has that effect. But I don't like that. I don't like to feel like my butt is jiggling, and you know, I want it to feel like it's in place, and I like to feel robotic when I'm working out, and that was just too much movement. It wasn't compact enough for me. So that's kind of where we went wrong. So I'll insert the video now of this is the slate color. This is the slate color. It's a cute color. I definitely gravitate towards these like earthy, cool tones. So I like the color a lot, but I don't know, I wasn't crazy about the fit. And that's that. Now the Everglades olive green is what I would call it. The shorts, they kind of dig into my thighs, and I didn't like that. But like, there's a point where I don't know if I'm gonna put that part in this video, but I kind of pull it. There's room for my thighs, but somehow the seam is just made, the hem is made smaller. That, I don't know, it didn't do it for me. And it's not flattering to my body type. Now, I did say I just got off of a bulk, so I'm definitely pudgier. I'm not as fit. I'm not sculpted. I'm not, you know, the body I'm gonna be when I shed this extra weight. But I don't feel like my body is that, you know, I don't feel like my body that, is what I'm saying. So that's my review on that. If you are someone who prefers comfort over like that compact feeling, then I think Paragon would be good for you. If you're the big t-shirt girl, Paragon will be for you. In my Paragon order, I ordered 3 pairs of leggings and 2 shorts. I only tried on 2 things because once I tried on the 2 things, I was like, no, not even worth it. So I can't even give you like a spirited review and a spirited try on of the other colors. It wasn't even worth it for me. So I'm sorry if you wanted to see more colors, but that's all I got for you. I didn't purchase any tops from Paragon because I didn't like their style of tops. So that was another reason why I was just gonna do DFYNE altogether at the beginning and not even purchase Paragon, because I was like, they just don't have tops that I'm interested in. But I said, I'm gonna be a team player and do this review for you guys so that whoever else is looking for Paragon versus DFYNE, you know, there's something out there for you. So this is my public service. Okay, now we're ready for the winner, right? DFYNE. I am all about DFYNE. The fact that I made a second order after the first one should tell you all that you need to know. I believe I ordered 6 or 7 outfits. I don't have videos of all of them, the 2 that I'm taking back. So as far as sizing, a lot of people said that DFYNE runs small. So instead of getting an extra small, I got a small. So with Paragon, a lot of people said, you know, it's true to size. So I just got an extra small just cause, you know, I knew the fabric was gonna be very stretchy. So DFYNE, I went with a size small in the leggings. I played myself the first time around thinking that I was gonna squeeze into extra small shorts just because they didn't have size small of the shorts. I figured, let me just try it. So I did try it and I played myself. So extra small pair of shorts have to go back. I forget what color they were, but they gotta go back. Now the size small in the black shorts, which I can insert the video here, I just felt like they were too short, they were too tight, and it wasn't gonna be comfortable to work out in. So I just said, okay, no. We decided that medium was gonna be the way to go. So I went with size medium. I'll insert Berry here. This set I love. I took there were little padding. There was a padding inside and I just removed it. I'm sorry, I should have kept it in for the video, but I removed them and I think this is so cute. It's got the cutout in the back. The top is still an extra small. It does feel like it moves a bit, but I'm a jump roper, so that could also be the issue. But I love the cutout. The size medium in the shorts was for sure the way to go. But I just think this color is so cute. I am trying to get into vibrant colors because I tend to be very muted or very earthy. So the top, I actually bought an olive green too. And I thought I bought a pair of pants to match it, but I think I bought double of pistachio, which I'll insert here. This is the pistachio color. Was part of the first order. I love this color. It does remind me of pistachio. Okay guys, first impression. Yes. Ooh, okay guys, first impression. Yes. Okay, I was putting it on, and you know when you're putting leggings on, you feel like you gotta struggle to put them on. I didn't feel like that. It was very easy, but it still felt very compressed. Love that. The bra was a little bit confused because I forgot that it was a one shoulder. Looks much better now. The butt, I feel like I'm on one of those ads where the girl's like, but the butt though? Oh, it actually is like popping. It's popping, guys. So don't come for me if it's not popping, but I feel like it's a little, but it doesn't feel like too much to me. But I also am the kind of person that walks the line of like borderline hoe. So you let me know if it's too much. Okay, these are my waist beads, so this is not a part of, but I'm gonna let you get, these are not the right underwear for me to be wearing underneath, but like, what? I don't know if I'm in the frame. Okay, so this is how the back looks. This is how the bra looks. I mean, these pads, I'm not crazy about the fact that they're very prominent. Like you could see that. I will probably switch these pads out. I actually didn't notice it until I was on camera right here. And I do feel like this extra small could be a little smaller, just because I don't feel so snug. I don't know, like this shadow, I feel like you're not really getting it looks like a lot because low-key is kind of a lot. I don't know if I could do, I don't know. It was like I feel like, you know? There is a little bit of tightness right here where these seams are, but I may just need to pull it up or like work them in. It feels like it's, I don't know guys. I don't know. I'm talking myself out of being a baddie. I don't know. You tell me what you think. I don't know. But so far, like fabric, I want to say 10 to be honest. But can I give a 10 before I actually worked out in them? So for right now, we're going to do like an 8.5. Style, 9. Because I don't know. Can I wear this outside? Can I wear this in the gym? Is this too much? Is this look at me, look at me? But let me put on the other outfits, the other colors, and then we'll talk, right? So there's dynamic and there's impact. I'll explain my review I'll give my review on both at the end, which brings me to the mocha. I love the mocha color. It's another earth tone. It's this, it's driving me crazy. This is the twist back bra. I like this bra. My issue with these bras are that they're not adjustable. The straps are not adjustable. So I'm not a girl with big boobs. So I need to be able to adjust it. It's okay for now. Once I wash and dry it, I'll let you know if it shrinks at, well, I won't let you know if it shrinks at all, sorry. Maybe I'll comment under and let you know. But I haven't washed or dried it yet. My laundry is piled yay high. But I love that color. Slate gray, I got in a similar style to this pistachio. Same one shoulder bra and leggings. So I like this color a lot too. Slate gray is definitely a fan favorite. And I got another shorts outfit. Dark indigo impact bra and shorts. Love this set. The color is beautiful. I love like a midnight blue. Like you think it's black from afar, you come close and you're like, oh, this got character, you know? You know. I love this. Of course I got black, because how do you get all of these colors and not get a simple black? So I got black. Black is cute. You know, it's black. You know, you really can't lose with black. I got a pair of random leggings. I say random because I don't have a matching top. It's deep sea, which I paired with the slate gray top because I bought the leggings to match at first I bought the bra in slate, and then that was the size extra small shorts that I thought I was gonna be able to fit in, and it just didn't work like that. So then I had to buy the pair of leggings to match the set in the second order. But now I don't know where they are because, like I said, my laundry is probably high. I think I also have a navy sports bra, which still wouldn't match the deep sea leggings. That's also somewhere, don't know where that is, but these are just like the little stragglers. So my overall review of DFYNE. So the fabric of these leggings is unlike any fabric I've ever known. Like it's such good quality. You put it on and at first I felt like, oh, am I gonna fit into this? But the fabric it started to expand, not like elastic, but it started to expand almost like mesh. You get into it and it looks solid. There's no sheerness to the legging, even in the area where the buns are. It feels like they're compression leggings. I love feeling like my clothes. My sister Maxie always says, I like to feel like my shoe is on my foot. You know what I'm saying? Similar idea with my leggings. I like to feel hugged and compressed by my leggings. So it definitely felt like that. Impact versus dynamic. Impact is definitely more of a mid-rise. Impact is more of a high-rise. Impact, I worked out in both of them. So luckily I waited, not on purpose, but I just kept procrastinating. So I got the chance to work out in the outfit, so now I can give you a full review. Impact, which is the low rise one, definitely rolls down a little bit. Maybe it's because I have a little pudginess here. I've experienced leg day and upper body day in the leggings, so I can't say it's because I'm squatting and scrunching so they're moving, because even on days where it's just arms and back, it moves, you know. I expect that. I don't think anyone's going to be able to achieve a legging that doesn't roll down. Dynamic rolls down also, just not as much as Impact, but that's to be expected because it's more of a high rise. Although when you look at the fabric side by side, they look like the same fabric. I felt like my dynamic leggings were much stretchier and had much more give in them. So I actually do like that a lot. I wish the dynamic leggings were mid-rise, because then I would for sure go with them without hesitation. I still may buy more dynamic because I like the comfort, but you still have the comfort. It's like DFYNE Impact mixed with Paragon. The no feel was what I would describe the dynamic version as. But I worked out in both. I didn't feel hot at all. It's definitely a breathable fabric. I don't know how they worked out compression, making you look real snatched, but not making you feel too hot. And then when I went outside, because it was like, 9 degrees, I wasn't even cold outside. So it's like, what kind of technology is this that I'm not hot when I'm working out, but I'm also not cold when I'm outside? Chef's kiss. I definitely am a big DFYNE fan. I will be buying more DFYNE. So if you are curious, do I go DFYNE? Do I go Paragon? I would say first uncover what you're looking for. Are you looking for more of comfort, a no feel kind of legging, or are you looking for something that feels compressed or like compact? If you're looking for something that's a no feel kind of legging, then go for the Paragon. If you're like pudgy and you're not super flat in the stomach, I would not recommend getting Paragon because my belly's not that big, but I didn't feel like it was flattering to my body type. So maybe a taller woman, lengthy body would definitely look good in the Paragon leggings. For the advertisements, that's definitely what I see. The little slim girl with the booty, that's who's wearing it, not the little short, pudgy, petite girl. DFYNE, I would say, is definitely petite friendly. The fabric that's used, it seems like a 4-way stretch to me, which is always good for petite proportions because it's made smaller so that you can get in it. It'll stretch, it hugs your body, it's gonna conform to your proportion. Love that there's no seam on the front belly, where it's gonna create a fold like Paragon kind of did. Paragon kind of exposed me, but DFYNE kind of gives you that smoothing effect without pushing in to your body to create a muffin top. So that's definitely a plus. And my absolute favorite thing about DFYNE, the leggings seem to work for my height. I'm 4'9", so I expect leggings to be much longer than I need them. I expect to have to roll them up or pull them all the way up by the knee. Maxie also hates when I do that because I have a bunch of fabric at the knees. Oh well, but I like to have my ankles out. But there was no need to like adjust them in any way. I don't know how the tall girls are gonna feel about that, but that's not really my problem. So for DFYNE, it's definitely a 10 out of 10. There are a lot of options when it comes to tops. They definitely have long sleeve items with more coverage, which I know a more conservative girl can appreciate. I'm the girl in the gym with the bra on because I don't like to feel anything on me. Them long sleeve tops were pushing it a little bit. I tried to add a bit of variety. Other than that, I'm really happy that I chose DFYNE. I'm really happy that I tested Paragon because that would have been something that I would think about constantly. So if you have any questions for me, you can comment below and I'll be sure to answer them. If not, thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more reviews and or more styling tips. Bye!